Christ United kids, I hope you've had a great week. Who knows what Bible hero we've been learning about this week? Actually, for the past 2 weeks. Moses, you are exactly right. And this week we're going to talk about what Moses' superpower was. Can you guess what it is? Obedience. And it's something that we can have too. So, Moses obeyed God even when it was hard. Think about everything we've learned about Moses in the last couple weeks. He obeyed God even when he wasn't sure what was going to happen. Moses obeyed God when he told him to go to Egypt, and he obeyed God when he told him what to tell Pharaoh. He even obeyed God when he went to lead the Israelite people into the desert and there was a huge sea there. He did exactly what God told him to do. He obeyed God when God called him up to Mount Sinai to get the 10 Commandments. Moses obeyed. He never hesitated. He obeyed right away. This week, we learned about the 10 rules that God gave Moses and the Israelites to obey. Do you guys remember what they were called? That's right, the 10 Commandments. We learned that the 10 Commandments teach us how we should treat and respond to God and how we should treat other people. The Bible has lots to say about obeying God, lots and lots. Our verse today, if you've got your Bibles, is in the book of Luke, and it's actually Jesus talking. It says, John 14:21, "Those who accept my commandments and obey them are the ones who love me." Guys, Jesus is telling us that when we love him, we will obey what he says. Being obedient can be hard sometimes, and sometimes we don't want to follow the rules, and we might think that they aren't important, but rules are important. In fact, in the Old Testament, in Joshua 1:7, it says, "Be strong and very courageous." Listen to this next part. It says, "Be careful to obey all the laws my servant Moses gave you. Do not turn from the right or to the left, that you may be successful wherever you go." According to this verse, and it's telling us that God's commandments help us to be successful. They help us to make the right choices. And they're always there to lead and guide us. So let's check in with the Big House gang and see if they're having any trouble at all obeying.
Hey Sydney, what's up?
Nothing much. Pretty bored.
Me too. Wait. I thought Bridget told you to not blow bubbles in the big house because it makes the floor slippery.
Well, I don't see Bridget. Do you?
Oh no.
Well, I also thought Bridget said not to play basketball in the big house.
Well, like you said, she'll never know 'cause she isn't here. Wait, watch this. Ah! Uncle Dean and Bridget are gonna be so mad. What are we gonna do?
Well, I couldn't find any super glue, but I have some tape, so maybe that.
I guess that's gonna have to work.
Well, hey, Tanner. What are you guys doing?
Sydney, what's up?
Nothing.
We're just hanging out.
Whoa. Hanging out? Then why is the floor wet and kind of sticky?
The floor is wet? Guys, what exactly are you up to?
Well, I was blowing bubbles in the big house when I knew I wasn't supposed to.
And I was playing basketball whenever I also knew that I wasn't supposed to. Then slipped on the bubbles and then the basketball flew out of my hands and broke.
The flower pot.
We're so sorry.
Oh my goodness. Honestly, guys, I can see that you're sorry, but you're really lucky that you didn't get hurt.
Yeah, guys, rules aren't always easy to follow, but we have them for a reason. They're for your own protection.
Absolutely. And you know what? Jesus tells us how important it is for us to follow rules in the Bible as well. Repeat this verse after me. John 14:21.
John 14:21.
Those who accept my commandments
Those who accept my commandments
and obey them
and obey them
are the ones who love me.
are the ones who love me. Ooh.
See, following rules are how we show God that we love him. Just like obeying our parents is how we show them that we love them as well.
Yeah, guys, just like Miss Sarah has been talking about in our daily devotions all week, the 10 Commandments are really important. Well, speaking of the 10 Commandments, do you guys remember what they are? Not really?
Oh, no, you don't remember what the 10 Commandments are? I know exactly what you guys need.
You do?
You need the perfect song.
The perfect song?
It's the Ten Commandment Boogie, gonna dance until I die. Ten Commandment Boogie, you can do it, so can I. If you follow it through, you'll be amazed what you can do. So get your groove on with us tonight. We'll do the Ten Commandment Boogie, the Ten Commandment Boogie. Number one, no other God but the one who is true. Don't worship any other, that's commandment two. Number three, use the name of God only with respect. On Sunday, take a rest. We're halfway through with one that's just for you. Listen to your mom and dad, 'cause what they say you gotta do. It's the Ten Commandment Boogie, gonna dance until I die. Ten Commandment Boogie, you can do it, so can I. If you follow it through, you'll be amazed what you can do. So get your groove on with us tonight. We'll do the Ten Commandment Boogie, the Ten Commandment Boogie. Number six, don't ever take somebody's life. Seven feels like heaven, but only with your husband or wife. Number eight is great along with number nine. Don't steal from others and don't ever lie. And if your friend has something that you think is cool, don't ever wish that it was yours. And that's the final rule in the Ten Commandment Boogie, gonna dance until I die. Ten Commandment Boogie, you can do it, so can I. Follow through, amazed what you can do. So get your groove on with us tonight. We'll do the Ten Commandment Boogie, the Ten Commandment Boogie. Do the boogie, the boogie, I wanna see you do the boogie, the Ten Commandment Boogie. It's the boogie, the Ten Commandment Boogie. Some people say that I'm old-fashioned for believing in God's rules. They're just fools. But the Bible, yeah, that's the book for me, and it's full of unbelievable truths. Just like us. Ten Commandment Boogie, gonna dance until I die. To the Ten Commandment Boogie, you can do it, so can I. Yeah. Follow it through, you'll be amazed what you can do. So get your groove on with us tonight. We'll do the Ten Commandment Boogie, gonna dance until I die. Ten Commandment Boogie, you can do it, so can I. Follow it through, you'll be amazed what you can do. So get your groove on with us tonight. We'll do the Ten Commandment Boogie, the Ten Commandment Boogie.
Bridget, that was so much fun. You know, now that we've reviewed the 10 rules that God gave us to live by, I think we should test Tanner and Sydney to see what they would do in real life experiences.
Ooh, that sounds like a challenge, but I like it. And I think that you guys can totally do it. So, how do you play?
Okay, well, what I've done is I've put 10 real life situations in this container. We'll take turns pulling one out and reading it, and if you guys know which of the 10 commandments to follow, ding the bell and answer. Okay?
All right, let's play.
You want to keep score for us?
I will.
All right, I'll go first. You guys get ready. One hand on the table, one behind your back. Madison and Reagan are really into a game when their mom asks them to come help with yard work. They say no and keep playing. Which commandment should they follow?
Respect your parents.
Honor your mother and father. Very good, Sydney.
Very nice. Oh, I have to keep score. Great.
Okay, you want to read the next one?
All right, I sure will. Okay. So, Erin tells Bryce that she is thinking of doing a major cleaning project on Sunday. She tells him that she might go to church because she really wants to, or she might not go to church because she really wants to reorganize her bedroom. Which 10 commandments should they follow?
Rest on Sunday.
Keep the Sabbath day holy.
Very good.
Good. All right, Tanner.
Uh-oh, Tanner, you're down 2-0. All right, hands on the table, one behind your back. James notices his little brother looking for ants so they can kill them for fun.
Do not murder or do not kill?
Do not kill. Very good. Tanner's on the board. Good job, Tanner.
All right.
Bridget, what's that score?
2-1.
All right.
All right, next question. Take a breather, you can do it. All right, Bree's at her friend Meg's house, and she feels like Meg has everything. While Meg is in the shower, Bree tells herself that she won't even miss the jewelry that she puts into her bag. What 10 commandments? Sydney.
Sydney?
Do not steal.
Don't steal. Very
Very
good.
good, Sydney.
All right, score is officially 3-1.
3-1. All right, here we go. Next scenario. You are hanging out with your friends when someone asks, what's the coolest place you've ever been? You know your friends have traveled to some pretty cool places, so in order to fit in, you tell them you go to Disney World every year, even though you've never been.
Oh my goodness.
Do not lie?
Very good, Tanner. Do not lie.
Too bad.
3-2.
All right, up next. Whew. All right, instead of going to church, youth group, and doing your daily devotions, you spend all of your time playing video games. When asked what is the most important thing in your life, you say video games.
Don't idolize anything but God.
Yes, no idols, which means don't make anything in your life more important than God. Very nice. All right, the score, 4-2.
4-2, Tanner. You gotta have a comeback here.
Here we can, yeah.
All right. At Haley's party, Marcia notices that Haley got a brand new iPad. Marcia has never had an iPad. She starts to feel very unhappy at the party. Sydney?
Don't be jealous.
Do not covet your neighbor's stuff. Only love the things that you have.
All right, 5-2. All right, Tanner, buddy.
All right, Tanner. You gotta stage your comeback now.
I can only tell. I'm scared.
Don't be scared. It's just a pie in the face.
I know.
All right, so Katie's friends accuse her of lying about something. She insists that she is telling the truth and says, I swear to God.
Don't use God's name in vain.
Don't use the Lord's name in vain. Very
Very
good.
good, Sydney.
All right.
All right, next scenario. Susie tells her friends that once you're married, if you fall out of love with your spouse, it's okay to look for another spouse. Tanner.
Do not commit adultery.
Very good. Don't commit adultery, which means being faithful to your husband or wife.
All right, so the score, 6-3.
Last scenario. You guys be ready.
All right, so Cameron and Bailey read on a website that if you worship a certain Chinese god, then you will come into great fortune. They are thinking about ordering it on Amazon.
Do not believe in another God besides God.
Yeah, no other gods before me. Make sure that you love God more than you love anything else.
Absolutely. Good job, guys.
All
So
right.
what was that final score then?
6-4.
6-4. Good job, Sydney.
All right, so it looks like
You
Sydney
did
wins,
great too, Tanner.
which means, Sydney, you get to pick, I guess, who gets pied in the face. It's a hard one.
Who do you choose?
Tanner.
Okay.
Whoa!
All right, Sydney. Since you won this week, you get to do the honors. 3, 2, 1. Yes! Oh, Tanner.
Oh, man. Wow, Uncle Dean, that game was a lot of fun. It really taught us, wow, how to follow the 10 Commandments in real life.
Sure did.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, you're right.
Guys, I think now we need to pray and thank God for giving us the 10 Commandments. Elbows, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
God, thank you so much for this day and all your many blessings, especially giving us the 10 Commandments. You know, we may not always follow rules so easily, but you gave them to us for a reason, for our own good. Thank you again for sending Jesus, and then all God's children said,
Amen.
Guys, that looked so fun. Did you see how much pie Tanner got on his face? Were you guys able to guess which commandment went with each scenario? Guys, rules are important, and we show God that we love him by obeying and doing what he says. Let's try our hardest this week to show God that we love him by doing what he says. Well, how do we know what God says? We know what God says by reading our Bible. So, don't forget to log in to Christ United Kids YouTube channel each day to dig into God's Word with me. Also, make sure you go to christislove.org, click on the discipleship tag, and scroll down to find Family Cgroup Guide. This week, you and your family are going to talk more about the 10 Commandments and why and how we can live like Jesus. I hope that you guys have an awesome weekend. Enjoy the sunshine, and I will see you soon.